So what's happening here is this is exercise. What exercise are we on? 7.5. This is exercise 7.5. Now what I've been asked to do is I've asked to be doing 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19. Basically they're all similar, okay? Does anybody want me to do 9 before I begin? Yeah, okay, 9's grand, Orson, that's grand. Now guys, we're going to have a couple of these done today. Now here's what happens, alright? 2x over 5 equals 3 over 2 plus x over 4. What you do is you grab the biggest denominator, the biggest number that's on the bottom. Which one is it? 5. 5, count up in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stop when you get a number that the other two numbers on the bottom divide into. Does 4 divide into 10? No good. Does 4 divide into 20?
Yes.
Does 2 divide into 20?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Next thing we do is we change them all to 20s. Now what do we multiply by 5 to turn it into 20?
4.
And if we multiply 4 on the bottom, we must multiply 4 on the top. Okay, what about the 2? 10 on the bottom, 10 on top. And finally, what about the 4 here? 5 bottom, 5 on the top. Now what this does is, it creates 8x over 20 equals 30 over 20 plus 5x all over 20. Now, because both sides are being divided by 20, what can you do with the 20s? Cross them off. Now we're left with the equation 8x equals 30 plus 5x. Bring the 5x over the other side, and what happens to it? 8x minus 5x equals 30. And now we're going to get 3x equals 30. And then x equals 30 divided by 3. X equals 10. Okay guys, so look, that is your first question. How many people got it out of interest? Okay, so a couple of these are still getting them out. That's pretty good. Well done. Okay. Now, that there is number 9. Okay, so we have number 9 boxed away in here. Okay. So this one is number 9. It's in this box. Okay. Next one we're going to do is number 11. Now, once again, with number 11, we're looking at x plus 2 over 4. Plus x minus 3 over 2 equals a half. Which number is the biggest on the bottom? Yes? 4. Does 2 divide into 4?
Yeah.
So our job is to turn these 2's into 4's. How do you turn 2 into 4? If you multiply the bottom by 2, you must also multiply the top by 2. And what about this one here? 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. Okay, let's see what happens. So what we're going to get here is, we're going to get x plus 2 all over 4. And what's this going to be? Plus 2x minus 6 all over equals 4. Now guys, I've said something earlier in the week, alright? What I said is, if you have two fractions that are the same, you can just draw one line. They're both over 4. So you're allowed to do this as well. And sometimes this makes things easier. What happens to the 4's? And what do we have? X plus 2x? 2 minus 6? Equals 2. Bring over the 4 and we get 3x equals 2 plus 4, which is 6. And then finally x equals 6 divided by 3, x equals 2. Okay, now that one there is number 11. Okay, this one here is number 11. And that's where number 11 is going. Number 11 is just going in here so we can see where it is. Now I'm just going to delete this one here. Okay, number 11 can make its way up there. Okay, so there's number 11. Okay. Can everybody still read that? Okay, that's pretty good. Now that we can do number 11, what we're going to do next is we're going to do number 13. 13. Now, that is 0 is the same thing as 0 divided by 1, isn't it? Okay, so let's see what happens here. Which is the bigger denominator? Which is the biggest denominator? 5, the biggest number on the bottom. Okay. Now, what we do is we count up in 5s until we get a number that's divisible by 2. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
10s. We need to turn them into 10s. How do we turn them into 10s? Multiply this one by 5. Remember your brackets. And then multiply this one by, remember your brackets. And 2 on the bottom. Now, let's see what happens here. 5 times 3x, 15x, and plus 20, yeah. Minus, and plus 22. All divided by minus 2 multiplied by minus 11 plus 22. It's okay. All over 10. All over 10. Okay. That equals 0. Now, is 0 the same number as 0 divided by 10? What's 0 divided by 10? 0. What's no money shared between 10 people? No money each. Okay. Now the zeros cancel. And what are we left with? 15x minus 8x. So you only get a 7x. 20 plus 22 equals 0. Now what do we do with that 42? Put it on the other side. 7x equals minus 42. And then what do we do with the 7? 7 goes?
Put it underneath.
Underneath. X equals minus 42 over 7, which is?
6.
Minus 6. Your calculator, sorry, well, you have to do it yourselves actually, so, yeah. Okay. Now, question, yes, Gert?
Would it be the same if you put minus 7 into 42?
Sorry? Minus 42 divided by 7.
Could you do minus 42 divided by 9?
And you still get minus 6. Correct answer, yeah. Okay. Next one. What's the next one we're doing?
15.
15, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, 15, okay. And okay. Alright, we move this one up so everybody can see number 13 if you're still taking it down. There it is there. Okay, and now I'm going to do number 15. 15, okay. 15 is an interesting one. It's a good one, okay. Something like that might be coming up. Okay, now x plus 4 over 3 minus x plus 2 over 4 equals 7 over 6. Okay, now what's happening next, guys, is which one's the biggest denominator?
6.
So count up in 6s. Does 4 divide into that?
No.
What about 12?
Yes.
And 3?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, okay. What number does 3 need?
4.
And that means you do it by the top as well. What number does this one need?
3.
And you do the bottom as well. And this one here?
2.
2. Okay, it's very easy now, yeah? Sorry, getting used to them now, are you? Now, lads, 4 times x?
4x.
4x
16
plus 16
3x.
minus 3x. Minus 3 by plus 2?
Minus 6.
Minus 6. Okay, and we just didn't need to make it that long. What's on the bottom? What's that? 12. And the other side is going to be? 14 over 12. What happens to the 12s? They're gone. Alright. 4x minus 3x? Plus 16 minus 6. Plus 10. All equals 14. Bring over to 10. 1x equals 14 minus 10, which is 4. X equals 4. Okay? Here's my advice. Okay? Next one. Which one has the biggest denominator?
6.
Sorry, number 19, sorry. 4. Does 2 divide into 4? Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'm doing 17, not 19, because 19 is already done. Sorry, go again. Which one's the biggest denominator in 7? 6. Alright, does 4 divide into 6?
No.
So, what about 12? Okay, so that's 2x minus 3 all over 3 minus 1 over 6 equals x plus 2 over 4. Do you notice the gaps I'm leaving in here? Because I know I'm going to adjust it in a second, okay? So let's start off. What do we need to multiply the 3 by? 4. And what do we need to multiply the top by? 4. What about the next one? 2 and 2. And then finally, what about the last one? 3 by 3. Luke?